girls. Welcome, and how lovely to see you. I've come here today to talk to you about drama, and why we all leave our homes to come see it, assuming we have. But you have left your homes, and you're here, so welcome. Now, we all know that nothing spoils a play more than having someone's cell phone go off. So I'm going to give you each a minute, dear theatergoers, to turn yours off now. Go ahead. Oh, there we go. I know the sound they make. Let me hear more. Oh, you're so good. You must have turned them all off already. All right. Well, I have made some comments about theater. If I can just find them. Isn't it refreshing to see someone with a purse? Well, I can't find my notes, so I'll have to make my comments from memory. Drama. Let's begin with etymology, shall we? Etymology, which is the history of the word. The word drama comes from the Greek word drang, which means to do, and which connects with the English word drain, meaning to exhaust one totally. And nowadays we have the modern pharmaceutical sedating tablet, Dramamine. The trade name of a drug used to relieve air sickness, seasickness, and a general sense of nausea, or nausée, as Jean-Paul Sartre might say. Perhaps over a cup of espresso at a Paris bistro. How I love Paris in the spring, or would if I had ever been there. Mr. Sorken and I haven't done much traveling. Maybe after he dies, I'll go somewhere. We go to the drama seeking the metaphorical Dramamine that will cure us of our nausea of life. Of course, sometimes we become nauseated by the drama itself, especially if it lasts over 4 hours and uses the F word. Now, I don't mind a leisurely play, but by 10:30 I want to leave the theater and go to sleep. Frequently, I prefer Dramamine to drama, and only wish someone would renew my prescription for Seconal. Ah, yes. And, of course, we have the word theastai, the Greek word, which means theater. And we also have the word rheostat, a device by which we can dim the lights in one's house slowly rather than just snapping them off with a simple switch. And thirdly, we have the Greek god Dionysus, the last syllable of which is spelled S-U-S in English, but S-O-S in Greek. The letters which in Morse code spell help. Dionysus is the Greek god of wine and revelry, but also the father of modern-day drama as we know it. The Greeks went to the theater in the open air, just like the late and wonderful Joseph Pack used to make us see Shakespeare. Shakespeare's language is terribly difficult to understand for us of the modern age, but how much easier it is when there's a cool breeze and it's for free. If it's hot and I have to pay, well then I don't much like Shakespeare. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. He's a brilliant writer, and I look forward to seeing all 750 of his plays, although not for this lifetime. But back to the Greeks. They went to the theater in the open air expecting the drama they saw to evoke terror and pity. Nowadays, we have enough terror and pity in our own lives, so rather than going to the theater looking for terror, we go looking for slight irritation. And rather than going to the theater looking for it to evoke pity, we go looking for merely a generalized sense of identification, as in, Evita was a woman, I am a woman. Sweetie Todd was a barber. I go to the hairdresser. Fosca in Passion should have her moles removed. I know a good dermatologist. That sort of thing. But did the Greeks really experience terror and pity? And if so, what was it in all that matricide, patricide that so affected them? I know that seeing Greek drama nowadays, even with Angelina Jolie in it, really rather baffles me. It is so very different from my own life. My life with Mr. Sorken is not something that Angelina Jolie would wish to star in, even on PBS. My life, I'm sorry to say, is not all that interesting. Indeed, addressing you at this very moment, I'm sorry to say, is the high point of my life to date. Could I have lived my life differently? Women of my generation were encouraged to marry and to play the piano. And I have done both of those things. Is there a piano here? I don't see one. I could have played a sonata for you, or a polonaise. But back to my theme, drama, from the Greek word dran. We leave the drama feeling drained, and if it's been a good night, we leave feeling slightly irritated and feeling identification with Evita or Fosco or that poor Mormon woman in Angels in America. And so, drained, we crawl into our nightgowns, we adjust our rheostats from light to dark. We climb into bed next to Mr. Sorken and fall into a deep REM sleep, dreaming God knows what from our teeming unconscious. And then in the morning, we wake to the light of the new day, of the burgeoning possibilities. Light. From the Greek word lukos, meaning white, and which connects with the Latin word lumen, meaning illumination. In German, der Licht. In French, la lumière. All art leads to light. Light. Plants need light to grow. People need art to grow. It's possible. Are people less important than plants? Some are certainly less interesting. But there is some connection between theater and light and people and plants that I am striving to articulate. It's about photosynthesis, I think. It's the ingestion of light that plants go through in order to achieve growth. And you see, it's light again! Photo comes from the Greek word phos, meaning light, and which connects with the word phosphorescence, or light given off. And then we have the word synthesis from the Greek prefix syn, meaning together, and the Greek word typedai, meaning to place, to put. Photosynthesis, to put it together with light. We go to the... Sorry about that. We go to the theater, desperate for help in photosynthesis. The text of the play is the light. The actors help put it together, and we are the plants in the audience. Plants, lights, theater, art. I feel a sudden sense of interconnection with everything that's making me feel dizzy. And Dramamine, of course, is good for dizziness. Now to wrap up. I hope you enjoy our evening this evening. The first play is by Christopher Durang, who is one of my favorite writers. He is also my nephew. If David Mamet was my nephew, I'm sure he'd be my favorite writer as well. Although I'm not sure Mr. Mamet would have an aunt like me. I think if he has any aunts, they are probably Chicago gangsters who use the F word. Sorry, was that rude? But anyways, please enjoy your evening, and I hope if you're ever in Connecticut, you'll drop in and say hello to me and Mr. Sorken. He prefers you call first, but I love to be surprised, so just ring the bell and we'll have cocktails. I hope you have enjoyed my humbly offered comments on the theater. I have certainly enjoyed speaking with you. I have a sneaking suspicion that in the future it's going to be hard